Hello Insta fam. It's 5:30 and I'm here for your daily dose of motivation, entertainment and much more on Spunky sessions with Shreeda. And today is yet again a beautiful day. Hello Bala Bala, you're such a sweet supporter. You come almost every day and that's really nice of you. We are waiting for a few more people to join in because today this session is going to be very special because there is going to be a lot of positivity and a lot of good vibes coming from this session for all of you out there. And thank you so much for joining in, Vinod. Hi Devi Didi, thank you so much. Hi Richa, thanks for joining us. Hi Singh Riman, I hope I pronounced your name right. Good evening to you as well. How sweet, thank you so much, Bala Bala. I hope that's your real name, or if not, then please put your real name out there with your surname. Hi Arpita. Okay, we will start our session because I know everybody is waiting for today's guest very eagerly because he's here to give out a lot of positive vibes. So he is someone who's been working with organizations and individuals as a guide, as a coach and as a catalyst, and he's challenging them to take actions on things that matter and in their work life and also in their personal lives. He's a graduate of the Hotel School Sydney and an alumnus of GMP. He Indian Institute of Management Lucknow, and a certified NLP practitioner and executive coach from UK. He spent 8 years in the hospitality industry before he and across 5 countries before he actually understood his true calling, which was coaching and inspiring individuals and organizations in achieving their highest potential. Let's welcome today our very esteemed guest, the renowned motivational speaker, Mr. Simerjeet Singh. He's going to be on in just about few seconds. Thank you so much to everyone who's coming, joining in. Please do ask all your questions.
Good, good
Hi, sir. How
evening.
are you?
Very good. How are you?
Amazing. I'm just feeling amazing looking at you and meeting you virtually after so long.
I'm getting used to Insta Live, so don't mind me jumping up and down and just adjusting. This is my first Insta
Absolutely.
Live, so I'll be candid
Really?
and yeah. I've done plenty
Wow.
on FB and YouTube, and but
Uh-huh.
Insta is the first time, and it's good to see folks joining in from both our
Yes.
pages, from
They're
Spunk
they're joining in
Entertainment.
from all over the world, all over the globe, just to see
Fantastic,
the
fantastic.
dynamic Mr. Simerjeet Singh. So I hope you and your family are doing fine and safe during this lockdown and pandemic.
We're doing great. Thank you, Kritika. And I also must thank you, sorry, Shrida, and I also must thank you and Avinash at Spunk
Mhm.
Entertainment. You guys are
Mhm.
wonderful at what you do. Just for the reference, let me tell the viewers it was the Dell event where I worked with Avinash long back. And I
Mhm.
still have very fond memories of that. And then we met at the GA Awards. So you are excellent at
Exactly.
what you do. And thank you for organizing this, for putting this together and having me live today evening.
It's our pleasure. It's completely our pleasure to have you as one of our esteemed guests today. So I want to know, and I'm sure a lot of other people want to know, that what have you been doing this lockdown? Is there something new that you have learned, or is there something new that you're preparing for your viewers? What have you been up to?
Plenty, plenty. In fact, so many new things we've learned every day, and Insta Live is one of them, in fact. And you see, there used to be a time when I had to pick up my bag and go to the airport and fly to different parts of the world and different parts of the country to deliver a talk. तो वो भी
Yeah,
समय होता था that like एक डेढ़ दिन, full 2 days would be just spent traveling. And now I just
exactly.
have to make sure I wash my face and switch the light on, and there we go. We go online to possibly millions of people, on our YouTube channel and other places. So काफी कुछ नया हुआ है. This is a swimming pool in which we've all been thrown into. हमें swimming नहीं आती थी और किसी ने हमें धक्का लगाया इस पूल में और वो जैसे पुराना जोक और पुरानी कहानी चलती है. The old joke goes, somebody pushed this guy into a pool and he swam, and Then he came out, the crowd was cheering for him. He said, ताली बजाना बंद करो, मुझे स्विमिंग भी नहीं आती, अभी ये पता लगाओ मुझे धक्का किसने लगाया था. So we've all been pushed, you know. I see young students on their Zoom classes, and they are struggling. The teachers are struggling to cope up and change.
It's a whole new normal, a whole new real that's going to come out of this pandemic, and it's going to be there for a while. So have you been doing a lot of webinars for a lot of corporate brands, etc. so far?
We did one for HP recently. We'll be doing another one for a big solar company this Saturday. So yes, a lot of webinars. Apart from that, on our YouTube channel, a lot more activity happening. Earlier, we were releasing just one video a week. So पहले पूरे हफ्ते में एक video आता था. That was Thursday. And now, since we had so much content piled up before the lockdown happened, we decided to release one every day. So 7:30 a.m. every morning on our YouTube channel. We're coming up with new content. We're doing the best we can, and that is what I urge all the viewers also. Find out what is still within your control. Agreed कि काफी कुछ बंद हुआ है, नहीं है, काफी कुछ रुका है. Life as we took it for granted, you know, going to our gym in the morning, or those early morning walks, or having a round of drinks with the friends and getting together for coffee and things like that. All that has disappeared for a while. So it's tough. You know, there's no two opinions about that. It's very tough.
Sorry to cut you. Somebody has asked for a session on Zoom to just talk to them and interact one-on-one. I'm sure he'll take that into consideration, and we could set up a Zoom session as well for some of the viewers out there. Somebody's written you made their day by coming online on Insta.
Well. Let me also have a quick glance at who all are joining in. And
there are a lot of comments actually going on.
Wonderful. Sonali, Sun, Mohit Singh, and
a lot of people who have come today just to hear you talk and you know, understand what you have to say, because there's so much negativity that has formed because of this whole situation. So how do you you know, expect people to be positive? How do they clear off the negative and get into the positive zone? You know, what are your thoughts on that?
You know, Shreeda, I take it as a privilege and a responsibility that so many people look up to me. So including, I think, if you have a family, your family looks up to you. You have folks around you, for every single one of you. I think yourself included. हर एक शख्स के जिंदगी में ऐसे लोग हैं who look up to you, जिनके लिए आप उम्मीद की किरण हैं. So it's important during this tough time. Have you driven to the hills ever when it's snowing? Have you ever
I've just been to one place which snowed with, that was Switzerland. So I think I have, and that was a wonderful experience. But of course,
let's ask our viewers: Have some of you ever driven to the hills when it was snowing? And if you did, just give us a thumbs up. If you ever driven to the hills when it was snowing, give us a thumbs up. And like Suleiman says, yes, he did. What you will need to do is you'll need to get special tires for your car, right? Or if you go to the desert, for example, for a desert safari or something, when you go to Dubai, they deflate the tires, so it has a better grip. The point that I'm trying to make is this: this is new territory for every single one of us. For entrepreneurs, students, housewives who've had everybody sitting at home, not going anywhere, homemakers. It's new territory for every single one of us. Household health not turning up. There's so many things. So we've never been in this territory before. So when we go to a new territory, what we do? When we drive our car to the hills when it's snowing, we prepare our vehicle for that. The same way, every single day, we've got to prepare ourselves also for this uncharted territory. ये जो नए रास्ते पर हम हैं, जहाँ हमें uncertainty लग रही है, we've got to take care of ourselves. So if people look up to you in the family or in your business or in your profession, it is your responsibility that you look after yourself. क्योंकि आप down हो गए तो वो भी down हो जाएंगे. आप एक दिन मुंह लटका के घर में घूमो कि पता नहीं क्या होने वाला है यार, मेरी लाइफ का क्या होने वाला है, जिंदगी का क्या होने वाला है, सब खत्म होने वाला है. You spread those vibes, you know. So as tough as it is, Shreeda, for everybody, we've got to pull ourselves together, find that inner strength, create that playlist of your favorite motivational songs, listen to it every morning, every now and then, meditate.
Which is your favorite motivational song on that note? Do you have a favorite? Oh,
I have from Bhag Milkha Bhag. You know, I have done one, right? And then many others. I have a few Punjabi ones also that came up on the list, and so many others. So you've got to find out what peps you up. Is it a cup of coffee? Is it good music? Is it meditation? Is it, if you can't go for a walk, can't go to the gym, can you go up and down the stairs, 10 times, 20 times, whatever you can do. So, yeah.
So where there's a will, there is a way to get out of it
No,
eventually.
sorry. Let me correct that a little. Where there is a will, I want my name in it.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
अगर will में कुछ होगा, तो definitely I will sign it in your name. For sure. Because I tell this to Avinash quite often, my husband, for those who don't know, and who's worked with
Simerjeet. He's a
Simerjeet
wonderful guy. For those,
Thank you so much. I tell him that we are always together, that you and me are going to go together only ऊपर. हम साथ में ही जाने वाले हैं. मतलब there is no chance that one of us is going to be remaining on earth. So I'll definitely keep that in mind and sign my will in your name for sure.
I'm only joking.
So on that note, I just wanted to ask you, like after this lockdown, अभी lockdown में तो काफी सारी चीजें जैसे आपने हमें explain की that we have to start, adapting to things and doing things whatever make us happy and around like the ambience just positive. So after this lockdown, how do we restart? Because there are so many people who have been, sacked from their jobs, who've been, losing jobs, who don't have any work right now. Even businesses going through a lot of losses at this very hour. Small, medium enterprises, of course, but I have seen bigger, businesses like Thai Airways is shutting down. It declared bankruptcy. So for people who have recently lost their biggest source of income, how do you expect them to just, restart their lives after this lockdown?
If you allow that, the damage that all of us might have suffered to some extent, किसी का job confirmed tha and that person, the company is backing off now. Somebody lost their job. Somebody still has bills to pay and income not coming in. So we've been hit. There is absolutely no doubt about it. But the question is, how long will we spend complaining about it? We've got to move and shift our focus towards what lies ahead. We've got to reality. आज ये हुआ, मेरा business loss हुआ है, मेरी job चली गई, मेरा ये नुकसान हुआ है. Agreed. I mean, as an entrepreneur, we've taken a hit as well.
Yes.
I'm not sitting in a very comfortable position myself. But जो सवाल पूछना है, empowering question is this: आगे क्या? What next? What can I still do?
Yes.
What is still within my control? What is this trying to teach me? That's an important question, Shreeda. Everybody should ask. What is this damage trying to teach me? अगर मेरा जॉब चला गया और मैं prepared नहीं था, मेरा बैकअप नहीं था, I'm suddenly clueless what to do, that means कहीं during that time मेरे में भी कमी थी, मैंने भी, I did not take charge of my career, I did not take charge of my development, of my learning. So suddenly today I find myself clueless, right? So I have to see what is this trying to teach me? What can I still learn? And how can I pick myself and get back into the game once again? It's really important. कि हार नहीं माना. Don't you quit. Rest if you want to, but don't you quit, because it's when things go wrong that you must stick to the fight. Stick to the fight when you're hardest hit. It's when things go wrong that you must not quit. And I know for many people, these may sound just fancy words, but for some of us, we don't have an option. We have employees to pay salaries to. We have landlords waiting for the rent. We have kids to send to school. हमें करना है, और जब इंसान के अंदर भूख होती है, we've got to have that hunger, that fighting instinct. I understand. And please remember, everybody who's watching, remember, when one door shuts, 100 new doors open. Whenever one door is shut, 100 new doors open. Question is, how long will you keep staring at the one that has been shut? कितना टाइम दुख मनाओगे उसका कि यार ये बंद हो गया? I know, ये बंद हो गया. But there are 100 other ones which are suddenly opening. Shift your attention. Wherever your attention, yeah.
That's an absolutely amazing thought. And I hope that all you viewers out there are learning something from what he has to say, because it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. You are such a wonderful speaker. You have an amazing voice. So what made you shift from hospitality to this? I mean, I understand that right now you're at a peak as a motivational speaker, but जब आप नहीं थे और आप hospitality industry में थे for 8 long years, and you've done so well for yourself even then. So why would you shift from the whole hospitality aspect to being a motivational speaker? It says it's your true calling, but how did you come to it?
आई गेस कि सुकून की जिंदगी मुझे पसंद नहीं है। काफी लोगों का पूरा लाइफ का मिशन होता है यार, कंफर्टेबल लाइफ, लाइफ शुड बी कंफर्टेबल। फॉर मी,
Yeah.
the moment it becomes too comfortable, I want to make it a little uncomfortable. I think that's in my nature.
Yeah.
You've got to identify your manufacturing defects, Sridhar. That's what everybody should do. Or mera manufacturing defect tha, I would not fit into the regular frame of, the hospitality, 12 hours a day, and, just do what you, and not having ownership to do certain things. And, so, पंगा लेना था, एक नया पंगा सबको लेना चाहिए, गलती से नहीं डरना है. We should not be afraid of failure. We should not be afraid of making mistakes. We should be afraid of not taking chances. We should be afraid of
Absolutely.
not taking risks, because that means you're as good as a dead body. When you're alive, you've got to, as a kid, every single one of us, give me a thumbs up as a kids, अगर आपके parents आपसे परेशान होते थे. If your parents, नहीं, you were a very good, that means you were a
I'm a
very
very
good
good
kid.
kid. Actually,
Yeah,
my
you
mom,
should.
I don't know if she's online today, but she comes every day. Maybe
Yeah,
she would
really.
have something to
We
say.
we
Yeah.
would love to ask her. Yeah, every kid would do something. The parents बोलेंगे यार बस कर. पहले लोग कहते हैं बच्चे को तू बोल, बोल नहीं रहा है. अगर if the kid is not talking, the whole family is worried. Why is the kid not talking? And when the child starts talking, everybody says, "Oh my God, now would you keep quiet?" Hi Aradhana, thank you. And so it's good to understand that we did not come here on this planet as robots with a set program, and let me also tell my viewers, human creativity is going to find a way forward from this crisis. जैसे
Absolutely.
जैसे
There is a lot of innovation and
या
invent that's going to happen.
जैसे दरिया के पानी को रोका नहीं जा सकता ना, वो बशीर बदर जी फेमस पोएट हैं, उन्होंने लिखा है कि हम तो दरिया हैं, हमें अपना हुनर मालूम है. हम तो दरिया हैं, हमें अपना हुनर मालूम है, जिस तरफ चल देंगे वही रास्ता बन जाएगा.
अरे वाह,
जिस
क्या
तरफ चल देंगे वही. Human creativity is also like a mighty river, and we will find a way forward. Look at this, we've already adapted. We got schools running on Zoom.
Yeah.
We've got so many other things happening. We've been forced and we've innovated. एंड सो इससे हम पीछे जाने वाले नहीं है, आगे ही जाएंगे, बट थोड़ा एक डिस्टर्बेंस का पीरियड आया है. सेट मॉडल ऑफ द वर्ल्ड वो हिल गया है. एंड जैसे लॉर्ड शिवा इज द लॉर्ड ऑफ क्रिएटिव डिस्ट्रक्शन. व्हाई वी से क्रिएटिव डिस्ट्रक्शन? बिकॉज देयर टू साइड्स ऑफ द सेम कॉइन. Whenever there is creation, there's got to be destruction. So yeah, so the fact old energy is clearing out and something new is going to take birth from this crisis for every single one of us. Just stay optimistic.
Wow,
Yeah.
these few minutes have motivated me. If I attend a webinar, I think my life is sorted for the next few years at least. Simerjeet,
Right.
you always keep motivating people, and people look up to you, and a lot of people have written that sir, you inspire us every single day. But what is it that keeps you motivated? Do you have an inspiration? Or is it something or some person that you look up to? What is it that keeps you going, always motivated?
Good question. Thank you. If you would be a good chef, would you not want to cook food daily? Would
Uh,
you?
I would. If I was a good chef, I would. But sometimes maybe I would take a break.
Well,
But
right, you would. But you would want
yeah,
that people should eat the wonderful food that you
yes,
cook, right?
absolutely, absolutely.
If you would be a good singer, wouldn't you want to give your voice to some powerful lyrics and create a
Yeah,
good song? You'd be a good
yes,
actor.
absolutely.
Wouldn't you want to go in front of the lights and say, okay, let's roll?
Yes.
I think I have a gift, which is there is so much suffering in the world, so much negativity, so much pessimism. I think that with the power of my words, with the power of my ideas, even if I'm able to uplift other people by 1 or 2%, 1 or 2%, किसी रोते हुए चेहरे पे थोड़ा मुस्कान आ गया, right? Guys, everybody, I want to see a smiley face there to let me know that you're smiling. Give me a smiley
Please
face.
put up smiley emojis, all of y'all,
Yeah,
if you guys agree with Sir.
right. किसी रोते हुए चेहरे पे मुस्कान आ गई. Somebody had lost hope and they suddenly find, okay, things are not too bad for me, right? And that gives me great satisfaction. They say good chefs always, उनको अपना खाना खा के मजा नहीं आता. For a good chef, they would, cook for someone else, and then that person says, "Wow, yaar, khana bahut acha bana hai," and they feel a
That's
great sense of satisfaction. Me too, Shrida. I think I too feel very good when I feel that okay, I've been able to contribute in some way to someone, and that keeps me going. That is more than sufficient to keep me going.
how nice. My God. I think any question I throw at you, I'm just taken aback and I'm like, wow, you have so much to say and it actually makes so much sense. You have a vast knowledge. And I'm sure, I think today, all I'm going to do is post your session, go watch your sessions on YouTube. And I think everybody who's not watched and subscribed, please go to Sir's channel, Simerjeet Singh, and definitely subscribe and go watch all the videos and stay motivated throughout this pandemic and even after that. We
Thank you,
have a
Shrida.
very quick game that I do every day, sir, with my guests.
Let's play.
It's called Speed Up with Shreeda. You
Mm-hmm.
just have to say one word that comes to your mind very quickly, as in when you
Mm-hmm.
listen to the question. Whatever pops up in your mind, the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay?
Great. Let's
Are you
do this.
ready?
Let's do this. Yep.
Okay. Who is your guru when it comes to motivation?
Gurbani.
Okay.
That means
Life.
the spiritual teachings.
Yes, of course. I'm sure a lot of people know it. For those of you who don't know, he's explained it. Life with a lot of money or life with a lot of peace? What would you choose?
Life with a lot of peace, and the money will come in. The
Of
peace.
course.
Yeah.
Sadhguru or Gaur Gopal Das, the better inspiration?
Um, I don't know. Haven't. No. Can I skip this one?
Of course you can. It's okay. The best place on earth to live.
Home.
So wherever you stay, you think that's the best place to be. Whether
Yeah. Where
it's
where 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 the where the family is, where your folks are. तो वहीं घर बस जाता है. बाकी ईंटों से क्या है?
of course. What a
Right.
wonderful thought. If you could open an institute that caters to motivating people, what would it be called?
Arise.
Oh, wow.
Jago.
What is the most difficult part of being a motivational speaker?
Keeping your mindset in check.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think certain colors emit positivity? If so, which colors do you think emit positivity?
I would always lighter colors. They stimulate you less. So yeah, beige and white and yeah, those
Okay.
sort of. Mm-hmm.
What are you
Hi,
grateful
Radha.
for? What
Sorry,
are
what
you
am I
grateful
great?
for right now, at this very moment?
The journey that I've been on for the past 41 years.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What is the best compliment you've ever received in your life? Like the bestest one?
So it comes frequently, but is one of the is in the category of the bestest one. I've had people who wanted to commit suicide and they changed their mind. They said, okay, I had suicidal thoughts, but sir, listening to you, I'm thinking otherwise. I'm putting that off.
Wow.
I think
That is
that's
that is a
yeah.
huge difference you've made to someone's life, and
Well,
not just
well.
one person's life. I'm sure the people around that person who would have suffered if that would have
Mm-hmm,
happened.
mm-hmm.
So amazing. That's really a very good compliment. On a scale of 1 to 10, or on patience, how much would you rate yourself?
Depends how much coffee I've had. So without coffee, I'd put it 9 out of 10. With coffee, I'd go down to 2. So yeah,
Oh my God,
you
go down
see,
to 2. Are you
yeah,
serious?
yeah. Of
You
course, you
don't
gotta
look
change
like an
gears. Well,
you
well,
don't look
well.
like an impatient person at all, like at all.
We've got to
If you
change
guys
gears.
have
We've got to change gears.
if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. There are a lot of people who have written wonderful things for you, and I'm
Thank you.
sure
So
I
kind.
can't read out all, but I will try to probably mention a few of them. Vibhuti says he's so positive and has the best smile.
Thank you, Vibhuti.
Somebody says, sir, if you could say 2 lines of a poetry, I don't know, can
Hmm.
you? If
Of
it's okay
course,
for you.
of course, we will. Hmm.
Yeah.
Let me read out a few lines from this beautiful, very little known poem. ज़्यादा लोगों ने नहीं सुनी है.
Mm-hmm.
इस poem का title है चलना हमारा काम है. So a
Okay.
poet whose name was Shiv Mangal Singh Suman, the late Shiv Mangal Singh Suman, And the essence of the poem is keep going forward. कि गति प्रबल पैरों में भरी, गति स्पीड प्रबल पैरों में भरी, फिर क्यों रहूं दर दर खड़ा, जब आज मेरे सामने है रास्ता इतना बड़ा, जब तक न मंजिल पा सकूं तब तक न मुझे विराम है, चलना हमारा काम है, चलना हमारा काम है, जब तक न मंजिल पा सकूं तब तक न मुझे आराम है, चलना हमारा काम है, चलना हमारा काम है. Just one more para from this poem, which is
please, it's lovely to hear you say this poem also. It's so nice from your voice. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Shreeda. Thank you. मैं पूर्णता की खोज में दर दर भटकता ही रहा. So the poet is saying, in the search of perfection, I was going from one place to another. मैं पूर्णता की खोज में दर दर भटकता ही रहा. प्रत्येक पग पर कुछ न कुछ रोड़ा अटकता ही रहा. He said on every path there was some obstruction. निराशा क्यों मुझे, now is questioning himself, निराशा क्यों मुझे, जीवन इसी का नाम है, चलना हमारा काम है, चलना हमारा काम है. He said निराशा क्यों मुझे, जीवन इसी का नाम है. So the life itself is made up of ups and downs.
Correct.
I'm wearing black and white, so if you would see, the color black only has significance because of the contrast of the color white. अगर दोनों एक जैसे हो जाएं तो फर्क नहीं पता चलेगा. सेम वे, आज अगर मुश्किल समा है हमारे लाइफ में, तो कल को अच्छा टाइम आएगा, वो इसीलिए एंजॉय कर पाएंगे that we have seen a tough time. So even for this tough time, say thank you to the Almighty, no problem. It's a test. It's a test for every single one of us. CBSE का एग्जाम होता है, IGCSE का होता है, इंटरनेशनल बैकलॉरिएट का होता है. This is God Almighty's exam, and He wants to check what are we made of.
Yeah, and how strong are we, and what do we do with the things that He's thrown at us.
Absolutely.
That is a wonderful thought, and what an amazing poem. I didn't even know this side of you, and today I've come to know thanks to this Insta Live, and I'm so happy that we're doing this. Let me just see if I can take a few more audience requests or questions.
Sure.
Somebody says, sir, please come live frequently. Kalpu. I'm going to try to take some good ones.
We do have frequent live sessions on our FB page as well as on YouTube, and hopefully more on Insta as well shortly. There's too many of these social media platforms, and my team was telling me the other day, sir, you got to be on TikTok. And I said, I don't know. There is
Somebody
no
says
end.
relationships में लोग self respect क्यों भूल जाते हैं? Do you think that's true even? Do people forget self respect in relationships? I don't know. What are your thoughts on it?
If you don't love and respect yourself, please don't expect anyone else to do so. So love, respect, and honor yourself. Look after yourself and take care of yourself. And that sends the message that that makes you worthy of the respect of other people. And so that's what I will say. Oh, that Garnier has that tagline, no, which apna khayal rakhna or something like that. Look after yourself, especially during this time. Pick out the best clothes from your wardrobe, not the worst. Don't spend the entire day in your night clothes or your pajamas. Dress up, show up, put on your best perfume, celebrate life. It's so uncertain. Kisko pata hai 2 hafte baad kya hona hai? Take it one day at a time, make the best of it, and look after yourself. Yeah.
That is a wonderful thought. And if you guys have any further questions, please do ask. And I just wanted to ask you, in these webinars that are happening nowadays, what is the main topic that is coming across? What are these corporates wanting for their employees? What do they ask very frequently?
I think 2 or 3 things. One is how to deal with uncertainty. There is huge amounts of uncertainty. People don't know what's going to happen in the next 10, 15 days with their businesses. Lockdown kab hatega, COVID-19 kab jayega. So how to focus despite the uncertainty, that's one of the frequently requested topics. How to lead in uncertainty, how do leaders and managers need to step up to the occasion, और उनको कैसे change करना है, अपने teams को motivate कैसे करना है. So that is another angle. And the third has a lot to do with self-motivation and emotional management. because there's an overload. If you're working from home, you've got kids running around, you've got so many other issues to deal with. ऊपर से आपका काम का accountability भी है, everything is there. So कहीं जा नहीं सकते बाहर, we feel trapped. So a lot of people are finding it hard to manage their emotions at this point of time. Those are frequently requested. I just see this question from Isha Kapoor. Hi, Isha, about webinars. Stay tuned. We will do something shortly for the public. And thank you for prompting us. We will be considering that. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. I'm sure there are going to be much more, many more sessions to look up to, and in the future, in the upcoming days, even because we have a lot of time in our hands, and this is a gradual process that we need to get out of. It's not going to be easy, but so we have people like you on Earth to help us and motivate
doing my
us.
job.
And keep us going. Do you have any message to give to the audience that is watching right now? There are people from all walks of life. Just one message that you would like to give them today from your end to them. Anything that you would like to say to them?
I think number one is learning how to manage your emotions. It's a very tough time. Don't let this get to your nerves. Don't panic. Don't let fear be the main factor in all your decisions. So it's really important कि आप daily base पर you look after your emotions through meditation, through visualization, through listening to music, exercise, जो भी है, क्योंकि otherwise this overload of emotions will be very harmful to you and to those around you. That's number one. And second, I read this beautiful couplet. Somebody shared it on WhatsApp the other day, which went something like this: कि गुजर जाएगा ये वक्त भी गालिब, गुजर जाएगा ये वक्त भी गालिब, थोड़ा इत्मीनान तो रख, जब खुशी ही न ठहर सकी तो गम की क्या औकात है, जब खुशी ही न ठहर सकी तो गम की क्या औकात है. Just like good things go away, bad, it's a tough phase, it will go away too. It will teach us something. Keep yourselves positive. Look after yourselves. That's all.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for being part of this session and imparting those motivating and inspiring words and knowledge also. I have taken back a lot from this session myself, and I hope the viewers have too. There are too many people saying that they love you. You're an inspiration. I can't keep taking
love you all.
So thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Simerjeet, it has been a pleasure to have you, and I'm sure there'll be definitely many more webinars and stuff that we will discuss post this session, and I look forward to associating with you much more than just this session. And after this, it's just given me more boost to work a little harder and come out of this situation as a much stronger person in general and as a professional as well. So thank you very much.
You are most welcome. And
and
you and Avinash are the most wonderful couple. Very positive energy. You have a lovely smile, great positive energy, and great initiative putting these Insta Live series together. I wish you both the very best, and I would also like to thank all the viewers who've joined in, and Jaya and Sarita and everybody who's joined in. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so very much. For all you guys out there, please keep talking to each other, keep networking, communicating. And as I say, whatever you do, say it with spunk. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye. Bye.